So Euro USD, as if you remember yesterday, I took a trade on a sell, right? So I took that sell here on off of the 15. I went out basically at that point, and then the market started to reverse. Okay, and then we did had a switch green at basically at the Asian session or at the Aussie session. Okay, but as you could see, the market never went back switch red. So there's one indication that where the market is supposed to go. If you're using the SG, the switch green, switch red feature that we have on EMXAI, you're gonna be in the right way of the trade. And as you could see, when the news hit, I'm just gonna close out. I'm just gonna put a line here when the switch green came. So basically, the switch green start the next candle. So this candle triggers the SG on that candle. Okay. So from that point on, the market was bullish. So we're expecting for bullish movement. And as you could see, I'm just gonna remove the actual indicator in full so we could see exactly the price action. So this is the actual candle on the 15-minute for the news event. So if you go back on Forex Factory, the news event started at 3:15 a.m. This is my time. So that's exactly the candle that you're seeing here. So this is the candle for the so that's the 3:15 candle. So for 30 minutes it went down and then it started to shoot up. I always say to you guys, if you're trading off of news, you need to wait at least 30 minutes after the news event to know exactly where they want to go. Okay, so what happened here is that for 30 minutes it started to go down and then it gave you a doji, and this move here at 3:30 sorry, at 3:40, sorry, what is it, at 4 o'clock, you were supposed to go bullish here. Okay, so it was basically a trend continuation based off of the SG that you see here. Okay, so I'm just gonna reopen the indicator here. So you had a buy here at 2:30, yeah, 2:45, and then you had one at 4:15. Okay, so before and after the news event, so this is the news candle. Before and after the news event, it was giving you a bullishness trade, and it went to that region. So those two trades hit TP3, and currently we have a trade here this morning at 8:15 that is right now hitting TP, almost TP2. Now let's look at GBP USD. Same thing. So we had an SG here at, basically that SG started at at 4:15. Okay, 4:15 yesterday. So 4:15 in the afternoon. So in the New York afternoon session, we had a switch green. So it was a good indication that the market was still going up. Okay. So now we have to look at the news event. So same thing, we're gonna remove the indicator. So we're just gonna look at the price action. So let's go back on Forex Factory. and see where we had the news for GBP. So GBP, we had it at 4:30. This is my time always. So we had 4:30. So let's go at 4:30. So 4:30 was here. So this is the 4:30 candle, okay? So this is the news candle. Okay, I'm just gonna put it on it. So this is the news candle, and as you can see, it retraced and then went back. Okay, but if we open the indicator, we had 1, 2, 3 buys, and all of them won. Okay, so usually that buy here that came, that was off of that candle. So you would have been in that trade right at the news event, because when you see the buy arrow or the sell arrow, it's triggered off of the previous the next candle. So this candle is triggering that buy. Okay, and that's exactly what happened. So we had the buy, boom, yeah, we had the buy, and then started to retrace. You had the SR, so you had the option to get out, or if you know that off of the higher time frame, if we go back on the 1 hour, if we go back on the 1 hour, we had the SG right here. That's the SG off of the 1 hour. That's the SG off of the 15-minute, right? It was there, and that's a 1 hour SG. So if you have an SG on the 1 hour off and you have an SG on the lower time frame that was triggered before the bigger time frame, that's a high probability indication that the market is going in the same direction. And as you could see, you always look at the SG on the higher time frame, and you never get out of that trade because you don't have a SR yet, right? And that's exactly what happened. Off the 1 hour, you had the buy on the 1 hour, and then you retraced and still went back up. But if you're trading off of news, I would highly recommend to look at the 15-minute chart to take your position. But like I said, the SG right here, it was at 7 p.m. So right at the Asian session open, it was bullish for GU. All right, so this is the news events here. So this is how you look at news. So you look at the trend on the higher time frame. Okay, usually when you're gonna get some news, usually it's gonna continue the previous trend. So as long as the H1 or the higher time frame, regardless of the higher time frame you're looking at, is giving you an actual momentum or a movement, a trend going in one direction, 99% of the time is going to continue that direction. Okay, so the news will fake out people, so it's going to go down and then it's going to go up, or it's going to shoot up right away. So that's exactly what happened on GU. So it shoot up right away. And so let's look at the GU. Let's look back at GU. So GU, it shoot up right away. That's off of the 1 hour. And if we go back on the 15, it shoot up and continue going up. And for Euro USD, like we said before, it went down a little bit, fake out, and started to shoot up. But the trend was still bullish. And if we look at the 1 hour, we will see exactly when the bullishness started. It started right on this candle here. Okay, So at that time, so I will be on this candle. Like I said, it's always this candle that triggers the SG. So this candle was confirming you the midnight candle here. My time was confirming you that it was bullish. So that way, if you're taking the trade off of the higher time frame, off of the 1 hour, you're able to take that trade easily because you know exactly that the trend is in that direction.